Hi, I'm Jan Dowell, and I'm a registered dietitian, and today I'm at Heritage Health Foods to give you some ideas on how to make the best choice when you're looking at nutrition bars. And it's obvious that there's quite a variety that you can choose from. So you first need to figure what is your goal for having a nutrition bar. If your goal is specifically to have it as a meal replacement, you want to make sure that it's going to give you an adequate amount of calories that's going to carry you through during that meal time. There are some options that will give you somewhere between 200 and 250 calories. You might want to make sure that it also is a good source of protein, which you have maybe 10 grams of protein, and if it has a good source of fiber, which is maybe 3 or more grams of fiber per serving, that is something that might be able to sustain you for a couple of hours. Now your goal might be something different, and that might be for nutrition recovery. And if you're looking for recovery, what you want to look for is that after the event, you're going to be providing your body back what it needs to do some rebuilding of your glycogen stores and rebuilding of some of your protein stores. So you want to look for a nutrition bar that has a ratio of 3 to 4 grams of carbohydrate to 1 gram of protein. That can be found in quite a variety of the different nutrition bars, and because of the convenience, that's very, very nice. Now your other goal might be that you just want to supplement the diet with some different variations in nutrition. So let's talk first about the protein bars. If you want to start comparing a protein bar, you want to look at the source of protein, and you want to look also at the amount of protein, and then are there additional ingredients that you do or maybe do not want in that product. So if you're looking as a comparison for the amount of protein, now an average adult will need somewhere between 45 to 60 grams of protein as a base. If you're competing and doing a lot of training, then your protein needs could be higher than that. Let's just use that as an example. Also as an example, about 1 ounce of lean protein, like 1 ounce of skinless, boneless chicken, would be 7 grams of protein. And 1 cup of non-fat milk is about 8 grams of protein. So as you look at some of the different protein bars, what you'll find that they will vary anywhere between 10 grams of protein, some are all the way up to about 20 grams of protein. So you may need to make a decision if that's enough protein, or if maybe that's a little bit too much protein for your needs. The other consideration would be the source of protein. If you're looking for vegetarian sources, you might want to look for some of the bars that have a soy-based protein, or one of the bars that is based with nuts and seeds, or maybe peanut butter. And so those are going to give you the protein sources without the saturated fat, without the cholesterol, and be considered on the vegetarian base. If you are looking also, as another possibility would be a soy-based protein bar. Some of the other protein bars may be whey protein based, and that is a milk product. And the whey protein is an excellent source of the branched chain amino acids. And what you would find with that is that the ability for that to do some rebuilding and repair is excellent. And so that would be another source that you will find in a variety of the bars. If you're looking for something that's completely vegan, there are those choices for you as well, and you just need to go through and make sure that you're looking for any of the whey, any of the casein. Make sure it also doesn't have egg protein, which they will put in some of the different products. So we've looked at the amount of protein and looked at the source of protein, and another consideration is, are there other things in that I have a particular desire for? If you're looking for a bar that's specific to recovery, then it's time for it to be a source of fiber. If you're looking for a nutrition bar that is something that you're going to be taking maybe prior to an hour or two before exercise, then you might want to have a product that is lower in fiber. Also take a look at the differences in the carbohydrate content. Some of the higher protein bars are purposely made to also be lower in their carbohydrate sources. Some of those are providing sugar alcohol, so if that's okay with you, then you need to make sure you've made that decision. Sugar alcohols aren't necessarily lower in calories, but it does alter the carbohydrate absorption, and that might be exactly what you're looking for. Also, you want to look for the products that would not contain the high fructose corn syrups, and again, there's some perfect choices for that for you. So enjoy the protein bars and use them to your advantage. Now, if you're looking specifically for something different, you might want to consider the carbohydrate base. Now, again, as I mentioned, the fiber choices are something that you need to make a decision on. What goals am I trying to reach? A daily fiber intake is going to average somewhere for women about 25 grams. For men, we want to get upwards towards 38 grams as a base. And in looking at that, you do need to make a decision. Is the nutrition bar something that I can use to contribute to that daily goal? And there are some good choices where you can get up in some of the products up to 10 to 14 grams of fiber. Remembering a good choice is even 3 or more. So this would be a nice way where you could get the fiber choices in at a smaller calorie allotment, and that might be very helpful if you're specifically looking for that fiber, maybe as part of weight control to help you control your appetite, because the fiber can help to give you a feeling of fullness. Now, the other thing that you could be looking for in the different bars is that you would want to consider the fat content, remembering that the fat content is coming from nuts and seeds. That's going to be low in saturated fat, low in the cholesterol, and but some of even the plant fats are going to be make it be a higher fat item. And so in some of your bars you might get 8 to 10 grams of fat. As long as it's the plant fat, and maybe if that's especially as a meal replacement, that might be just on target for you. The thing you do want to avoid in any of the products is that there would not be any of the trans fats or the hydrogenated fats. So just take a look at that and see if that is fitting within your particular goals. Now, the last thing I would take into consideration with the nutrition bars, are there any added extra benefits? Are you looking for probiotics? Are you looking maybe for some of the bars that have an addition of vitamins and minerals? And again, that could be considered nicely to supplement the whole foods that you're eating. So in the end of all that decision, again, you're looking at calories, protein, fat, carbs, the addition of different things. You have a lot of choices. It might take a couple of minutes for you to wade your way through the organic products, the fiber products, the whole food products, but it's something that's going to greatly contribute to the things that you do and help you really to accomplish your goals.